What? My name is Azumi. I'm an office worker working in a company in the city. I recently moved because I wanted to be closer to the office. It is a pretty dated apartment, but it's been refurbished inside, so the interior is very clean. It's comfortable and I have no issues with it. However, again, it's 1 in the morning. I think it was around this time the other day as well. I woke up because of the noise. I wonder what they're doing up there. It's not like my apartment has paper walls or anything, but I can hear a lot of noise coming from upstairs. I think that I heard a student actually moved into the apartment recently. Maybe that kid is bringing in friends every single night and just partying? But if that's the case, why is it always at around 1 in the morning? It would be weird to collectively decide to make a ruckus at 1 in the morning. No way. There's no way that it's anything like that just because it's an old apartment. I'm going to sleep. That night, I just tried my best to ignore the sound and sleep, but I continued to hear noises coming throughout the night. That's why I decided to try to check who was living above me at least the next day. My room is 103, so that must mean that the room above me is room 203. Ah, there it is! Ugh, I hate going to this freaking part-time job. Well, there's a completely exhausted college student coming out of the room. Can I help you? Huh? Oh, well, I live in these apartments, so... Oh, sorry about that. I'm a little busy with my part-time job, so can you talk to me later? I've got to study, go to club meets, work part-time. I have no freaking time to unpack even. I didn't realize that living alone was this difficult. So yeah, I'll see you later. Wait, hey! She left. She seemed a little bit unfriendly, didn't she? But at least now I know that the person who lives above me is a student. She said she hasn't gotten around unpacking, so that's probably the sounds that I'm hearing every night. I really wish she would at least be a little quieter when doing that. I mean, if she's loud again later, I'll warn her, so it should be fine. That night... The night that I made up my mind to warn her if I heard more of a ruckus, I heard more ruckus. Well, talk about a pain. Fine, whatever. I'm gonna make sure she gets a piece of my mind this time. What is it? I'm sorry to bother you so late at night. I live under you, actually. Are you unpacking right now? How can you tell? Are you some kind of stalker or something? Wow, you're really gonna call me a stalker, huh? Obviously, anyone can figure out that you're unpacking with how much you're banging crap around. I try my best to be as quiet as possible, though. You might say that, but I can literally hear you banging stuff around, so... You can hear it. You're definitely lying, aren't you? Come again? If you're trying to talk to me and vent out your stress or something, can you just go do it somewhere else? I'm really busy and don't have time for this. Huh? What the hell is that attitude? Well, it's the truth, isn't it? I know for a fact that I'm being quiet when I'm unpacking. I should get an award for how quietly I'm moving around. But you still come over here and start trying to nag at me. Of course I'm gonna get mad at you. Nag at you? Okay, fine, then I got an idea. I'll confirm with you. Huh? Confirm? If you're actually unpacking very quietly. And how many freaking days did it take to unpack anyway? I'll help you unpack to make it so that I know it's you. We finish this tonight. Huh? Can you stop being a freaking psycho? But wait a second. It might not be a bad idea to have her help me out. Please don't steal any valuables or anything. I would never do such a thing. So I ended up helping her out. I was sleepy, so it actually put me in this weird trance and I just stormed inside. Wow, you're very efficient with that. Well, I lived alone for a long time now. Unpacking is as easy as pie. And honestly, the fact that it's taken you this long is insane too. You should be done a long time ago. What do you want me to do about it? I'm just that freaking tired. But I really don't think that this is the source of the noise. You might be right. Were you dancing around or something while you're unpacking your stuff? Of course I wouldn't do that. Do you think I'm some kind of an idiot or something? Then why do I keep hearing smacking sounds coming from upstairs? If you think about positioning, it's gotta be coming from your room. This has been kind of on my mind this whole time, but what? I don't think that anyone lives in the room directly under me. Huh? That's what the building manager said when I came to move in. That's why I thought that'd be fine if I unpacked during the night, too. Wait, hang on. Is this some kind of supernatural cult type deal? This is room 203, right? Wait, are you in room 103, Azumi? Yes! Oh, okay. Now everything is making sense. Our apartment actually has different numbering systems between the first and second floor. The first floor starts from the left side, and the second floor starts from the right side. Huh? Really? Yeah, that's what the building manager told me anyway. I almost never go upstairs at all, so I didn't know that. I didn't really check anything the last time I came up either. So yeah, this isn't the room that's directly above your room. I think it's probably in one room over. Really? I'm sorry about that. Is that person even that loud anyway? I haven't heard anything coming from that room at all. This apartment is a lot louder from below than it is next door. By the way, what kind of person lives next door to you? Come to think of it, I actually don't have any idea. When I went by to say hello for moving, no one answered the door. She's never here, is she? I've never seen her come out on the weekends either. She apparently comes back home to her house later than me too. I see. Did you want to go by her room now and see something while you're here? I'm sure that you probably don't want to just continue living here and hearing that ruckus every night, right? Yeah. So, why are you following me? I just figured that since I've got the time, I'll go by and say hello too. Right. Excuse me, I'm the person who lives under you. No answer. Maybe the person fell asleep while they were unpacking everything. Huh? Oh, if that's the case, then I might have been doing something terrible. Oh well, I'll just come back around when it's light out and... You heard that noise coming from inside, right? Excuse me, I live below you. Huh? What? The door is unlocked? Maybe they forgot to lock the door. Excuse me. Huh? Is someone crying? Azumi, I have a really bad feeling about this. Maybe there's some kind of domestic abuse going on or something. Wait, hey, what are you... Huh? Wait, hang on! What are you doing?
Stop. Please, just let me die.
Is that the sound that we heard a second ago? Please just tell me what is going on, okay? If you're trying to kill yourself, you're clearly cornered and pushed to the edge. Why don't we just start off by getting all that poison out and spilling it all, huh? That's how Shiya started to cry and explain her situation. The company that she works at is incredibly sketchy, and her mind and body are being shaved away every single day. Her boyfriend ran away from her and she has no friends at all. She doesn't even have the option to go back home because all of her relatives passed away.
I was just isolated and alone. I thought that I was the only person in the world and no one else cared. At that point, I just couldn't bring myself to actually keep pushing forward. I always barely make it back home on the last train, and this is the kind of thing that I do first.
I see. That's why she was always doing this around the same time.
But I can't. I've tried to kill myself impulsively time and time again, but it just doesn't work.
The rope that Yasuri is using is incredibly thin. I think that she would know a rope that thin would snap under her weight, but she's still using that rope, which means that she's either lacking in judgment or... Are you sure you just don't want to actually die?
Huh?
Yazuria, I think that you're trying to run away from reality, your current situation, but you don't know what to do after you run away, so you try to kill yourself and end it all. Am I wrong? I think I kind of understand how you feel too. After I started living alone this year, I couldn't make many friends in this brand new environment, and I have to go to lectures and part-time jobs. I have times where I just want to run away from it all, you know? I mean, for me, at least the frustration and anger, though. I actually just got into an argument with Azumi a second ago because of that. That's true. I'm sure that you're probably in a significantly worse situation than me, Azuria. That's why you decided to make the ultimate decision. If you want, would you like to spend more time with me around here? We can become friends.
Huh?
I mean, we're all strangers here and we could all use a friend. We all live in the same building, too. Sure, the noise problem is what brought us together, but if you want to look at it in a good way, something brought us together tonight.
Azumi.
I like to take part in that. I'll hang out. It's pretty difficult living all on your own.
But helping each other out. I don't have any time or anything, so I don't think they can actually do anything for you two.
Yasuria, I'm like Akane. Neither of us have lived in these apartments for long. I don't know left from right, you know? The best restaurants or cafes around here? How about you tell me a few of your favorites? I'll do anything for you if you do that for me. I'll listen to your work complaints, and I'll help you find a new job, too. I might even share some of my food with you, too. We're still very new to each other, and we don't know anything about each other at all. That's why you don't have to think about what we can do for each other at all. You can just find out what you can do for the other person through spending time with that person.
Azumi.
Whatever the case, let's just go to sleep for tonight, huh? If you want, you can just take off work tomorrow and go to the hospital. I'll go with you, too. Don't worry, Yasuria. You are not alone.
Thank you so much.
That's how we all became friends on the spot. Afterwards, Yasuria was diagnosed with neurosis. I decided to just research and find out any useful information for her as far as labor laws and whatnot. Afterwards, she talked to a lawyer and sued the company she worked at. She was able to win a significant amount of financial compensation along with all the unpaid overtime as well. She is now recuperating in her room while also working some part-time jobs with the help of the building manager. And then, I'm so freaking tired with work. My shifts are so freaking tiring. Oh, hello, Akane. You were working late tonight too? Yes. What is that? It smells so good.
Hey, you two. Welcome home. I made some stew for us. You're interested, right?
Ah, Yasuria! I love some stew. Yes, please. We still hang out from time to time as neighbors and as good friends.
ご視聴いただきありがとうございました。ここまで追い詰められて判断力も鈍っていたからこそこんな行動をとったわけですよね。とはいえ深夜にこうした物音を立てられて安眠妨害されてしまったら何の事情も知らないこちらからしたら迷惑でしかないです。楽になりたいからという一心の行動でしたが、もしかするとまだわずかでも生きていたいと思って SOS を無意識に出していたのかもしれません。だからこそこうして出会えたのもお互いが助け合えるようにとつないでくれたのかもしれませんね。皆さんはどう感じましたか？コメント欄に書いていただけると嬉しいです。また少しでもいい方向に向かってよかったと思った方、チャンネル登録と高評価をお願いいたします。